Hi and welcome to Pauline's vlog. This is Pauline Wangi and today we are going to look at the topic of parenting. Once upon a time, or many years ago, I say many years ago now, the person I'm talking about is old. When my daughter was younger, I took her to my mother's place and during the holidays, and I would relish those times. I would really enjoy when the children closed school, and I would sweep her and take her to my mother's place, and for the whole with the house girl, I would pack them nicely with the house girl and take them up country to my mother's place, and it would be the delight of my mother because she was the only grandchild then. And one of the things that my mother noticed is that I don't seem to have time for this child. And one of the things she kept asking me is to account for my time. I used to work night shift. I used to work in an establishment where night duty was my main duty allocation. But she was concerned. And she kept asking me, so when does your child see you? And my excuse was, Mama, I'm so busy. You know, I don't have time to be there all the time. I have to work. I have to look for money. I have to, I have roof over our head and all that. And she looked at me, she just kept quiet, sat there and looked at me and asked me, oh really? So you don't have time for your child? And I thought, my God, there she goes again. And she told me, you know what? You people nowadays are always complaining on how you don't have time for your children. Is it because you have 23 hours and we had 24 hours or 25 hours? For a minute there, I didn't get it. And she told me, I managed to bring up 4 children and have a job and be a good wife. And none of it did I have an house girl. Did I have an assistant? I did it from morning to evening to morning with no assistance, of course, apart from her husband, my dad. So at that point, I got the message. What she was telling me is, you are never too busy to spend time with those God has given you as your children. And at that moment, it dawned on me that surely I was abdicating the one thing, the one responsibility that I cannot afford to shift to anybody else. It is my God-given responsibility. Whoever you have assisting you cannot suddenly become the parent to this child. They are just helping you out. Question. We are on the, is it 14th or 15th day of the month already? Can you account for your time? From 1st of January to where we are today. How many days, how many hours in the day have you spent with your family? How long? And not just in the house. I am not talking about you being present physically in the house. I am talking about making time, quality time to spend with the children. How long, how much time have you done that? Surely, we can make time, and by the way, it is the most precious gift you can give your children, time. So, as a parent, as one who has already been given these children, please make time to spend with them. If there is anything I hold dear from my time growing up, is the moments we spent with my parents. With my mother washing clothes, or cleaning the house, or cooking, or just sharing stories. With my father, even if it was scolding me over unfinished homework or a lost book, because basically that used to happen a lot, Yeah. So if it is, I treasure those moments when I remember washing his car, I remember polishing his shoes, because those are the things that, he used to ensure he's even supervising you when you're doing it. And I fondly remember those moments. What moments can your children remember spending with you when they grow up? Because as they grow up, that is what they take away from you. Not the things you buy for them, not the places you take them, but the time you spend for them. So if you believe that parenting is something you have been called to do, and let me tell you, it is not even something you can argue about anymore, because for as long as you already have these children, then you have no choice but to parent. So make the best use of the time that you have, because it's a very short time. Use it wisely and parent when you're present. It is your presence they require than anything else. So believe that you're a good parent and execute your duty by being there. Once again, it's a pleasure to have had you listen to me express myself in this journey, and let's do this together. Let's become better parents by exchanging views and also by learning from one another. But most of all, let us ensure that tomorrow's generation is well molded, because we are there for them. I thank you. See you next time.